Hello, everybody. My name is Michael Scharf, and I will be your professor for organizational ethics. I'm actually filming this on graduation day, so I look forward to seeing all of you in a few short months. Whether you're just starting the program or you're in the middle of the program, it really is a short time, so I hope to see you at either our May or December graduations, either this year or next year. While I'm filming this on graduation right before Christmas, I'm assuming everybody else is watching it at New Year, so Happy New Year to everybody. Really what I wanted to do in this video was to kind of go over the syllabus and make sure we're all on the same page as we start out. If you are new to the program, I always recommend printing off a copy of the syllabus. And I say that just in case you lose internet or something like that, you at least know what's due that week and can be working on it. So let's go over the syllabus. I will say that this is the first class that we have a new textbook. So the class is kind of new from that perspective. And if you do see anything that is not aligned right or something like that, just let me know and I'll get it corrected as soon as possible. On that note, within the Canvas course, there is a section called Ask the Professor. And again, that's a section that you can ask me anything that you want. And I will say that while I do check it regularly, we might have just missed one another, and I'm okay with you answering another student's question on there. So if somebody asks, when something's due or something like that, I'm fine with somebody else. If you're on and you see that, when something's due, just answer it so that whoever's asking the question gets the answer as soon as possible. Anyway, we do have a textbook, a required textbook, and it should be in your Canvas class. And we have a number of supplemental articles that you're asked to read, and those links are in Canvas as well. And again, I checked them out, but as Murphy's Law would have it, even though I checked it out 3 or 4 weeks or 5 or 6, depending on what week we're in, links break, and it's no big deal. If you see something that either doesn't work or something like that, just let me know and I will fix it. So on page 3 of the syllabus is the weekly course summary. And in there I have major assignments due. And the only thing that I would add to that is weekly discussion questions aren't included in there. And the discussion questions I call participation on week 4 if you're going along with me. And with our discussions, initial discussion questions, you're asked to respond to all of the discussion questions for the week. And those are due by Thursday at midnight. And then I ask you to find other student's response to a discussion question that you can make a substantive comment to, either agreeing and adding to it or disagreeing with it and adding to it. And hopefully each week we can find something that you can add substantially to. Doing a summary and saying, I agree, and then summarizing what the other student said really doesn't add anything to the class and doesn't count. So each week you have to answer the discussion questions as well as respond to one other student with a substantive comment. And I do grade 1, but if you respond to more than one student, what I will do is I will grade the best one. So if you're not sure and you want to respond to 2 or 3 students, that's fine. I don't have any issues with that. And what I will do is I'll grade the best one out of the 2 or 3 that you responded to. There is one proctored exam, and in the class, and it's worth 25% of your grade. The participation is worth 30% of your grade. I don't think I mentioned that. And when I say proctored, it is proctored online, so you can take it anywhere. And there is an individual case, which is called the blood banana case, in the class, and that is due in week 5. And there are a number of questions within the syllabus that you can use as a guideline. I'm not real crazy on, you don't have to, you need to answer all those questions. Like every question doesn't have to be like a separate paragraph or anything like that. Just cover the material within your responses. If you are new to the program, or if you're not new and you're not sure how to do a case study, in the orientation course, there is a video on how to do a case study. And if you've not watched it or you have questions, I would highly recommend you spending 5 or 10 minutes, I'm not sure how long that video is, and rewatching that. We do follow that in this class. And while we do follow it, there are some additional questions specifically about the content in this course. But if you have that, you will do well on the individual and the team case study. So there is one team case study, and generally I will appoint or assign teams in week 2, and that way if anybody adds or drops the class during that first week, drop add, that we don't have to worry about teams. Let's see. Again, class participation is really the discussion questions and then responding to another student. And those are each week. And we do have the same thing. You are, when you do your individual case study, I'm asking you to turn it in and then post it in the discussion board. And really, we're using that in week 6 as the discussion where I'm asking you to make a substantive comment to another student's case study. Same thing is true in what I'm calling week 7.5, that short week where we really only have Monday and Tuesday, that I'm asking you to read another team's case and then make a substantive comment to it in that one. So we've got the class participation, which is really the discussion questions, as well as the responses to another student, worth 30%. The proctored exam is worth 25%. The blood banana case is worth 25%. And then the team case is worth 20%. So 80% of the course points are individual, and then 20% is that last team case. So what I would recommend for the team case is to at least make contact in week 2 or 3 with your team and make sure you've assigned however you want to assign it, whether you want to assign it by question, whether you want to get together and really go over this in week, let's say 4, after everybody's had a chance to read the case. It is really up to you. Again, I look forward to a great class, and I look forward to some great discussions in the discussion board. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to email me. You can email through Canvas. I would recommend you not doing that and just email me directly. My email address is on the syllabus. So that is by far the best way, because to see that you sent me something, I actually have to be in Canvas versus I'll get it on my phone, or if I'm at work, if you email me directly. So I highly recommend everybody just email me directly, and then we don't have to worry about it. Again, looking forward to a great class, and let me know if you have any questions about anything.